Hello there, this is Jed McCabe of www.bodybuildingalert.com. Welcome to this short video presentation, which is called the 2 main reasons why most amateur bodybuilders are not getting any results. I'm here to talk to you today about 2 crucial mistakes that are being made every day in gyms all over the world. And these mistakes are stopping amateur or recreational bodybuilders from making any meaningful progress. The first one is training too often, and the second one is not training hard enough. Now, you need to understand that muscles grow when they're at rest, not when you're actually training them. So if you're training 4 or more times a week, then most likely you're not giving your muscles enough of a chance to recover and overcompensate, which means grow. Now, the other crucial point is that you must give the muscles a reason to grow, which means you need to be working hard enough to give the growth stimulus to the muscles. And I know that sounds like common sense, but I've often found that common sense isn't always all that common. Now, if you train truly hard, it's unlikely that you'll be able to train more than 3 times a week, unless, God forbid, you're doing steroids. And most likely for 95+% of us, 2 hard workouts a week is better than 3. So let's now look at why so many folks are training too often. The first reason is that they're told by the mainstream bodybuilding press, who are idiots, that they need 4, 5, 6 workouts a week, which is absolutely insane. Now, sometimes they try the right approach, which is 2 workouts a week, and they start getting some results. Then they start to thinking that more is better, so they start doing more workouts, going up to 3, 4 and 5 workouts again. And unfortunately this is wrong. This doesn't work. And as a general point, if whatever you're doing now is getting you some results, then stick with what you're doing and don't look for perfection, because you won't find it. Eventually you'll get to a stage where whatever you're doing stops working. That's because your body's adapting. And when your gains that you were making dry up, that's when you start to make changes. So now let's look at another reason why people train so often. Again, because mostly of the mainstream bodybuilding press and idiots in gyms who claim to be qualified instructors, most amateur weight trainers pack their routines with isolation exercises. And just to clarify that, an isolation exercise is one that stresses only one muscle group at a time. So for example, if you're doing the triceps pushdown, you're only stressing the tricep muscles. If you're doing the bicep curl, you're only stressing the bicep muscles. If you're doing the lateral raise, then you're only stressing the shoulder muscles. Now, if you train your entire body by using isolation movements, you'll need to do an awful lot of them to cover all the major muscle groups. And this is why people's workouts drift into sort of 90 minutes, 2 hours, which is way too long. You shouldn't be going much over the hour. And it's also why they're needing to do 4 or 5 or more routines a week. Now let's compare that with training on big compound exercises like the squat or the deadlift or the bench press. Now let's take the deadlift for example. If you work that hard, that will train you from tip to toe. And if you train the bench press or the dip or the chin, these 3 exercises will do most of your upper body muscles. The bench press will train your chest, your shoulders, triceps, even your back to some extent. The dip, that will train your triceps, chest, shoulders again. The chin will do your biceps, your shoulders, your chest and your back. So you're getting far more bang for your buck. You can train literally almost your entire body with about 4 or 5 different exercises. You don't need to be faffing around with isolation movements. Now, not only that, if you train your body on compound exercises, you can make your workouts much shorter, because you're able to cover all the major muscle groups in far less exercises, and that means you're training more efficiently too. Not only that, but you're also creating harder workouts, which is what you need in order to give the all-important growth stimulus to the muscles, and that makes them recover and grow. Simply put, if you're training a compound exercise, then as a rule you'll be lifting more weight, and you need to lift big to get big, basically. Now, another huge benefit of this approach is that you're automatically creating more time for recovery, which is the other vital aspect of building muscle, simply because you need less workouts to cover all your muscle groups. Therefore you can spend more time out of the gym recovering. Not only that, of course, most of us are recreational bodybuilders. We're not particularly trying to get to competition standard, we're just trying to improve ourselves a bit. And that means that you get more of your life back because you're not spending all of your waking moments in the gym. Now, if you design most of your routines around major compound exercises, you can train your whole body in 2 hard workouts a week. And the total training time should be under 3 hours. In fact, probably nearer 2 hours would actually cover it. Now, I hope you found this of some use. And unfortunately I don't have any more space in this short video to go into this in any more detail. But if you'd like more information, there's a free 70-minute video presentation called Bodybuilding Basics, and if you head over to www.bodybuildingalert.com, you can download that now and be watching it in the next minute or so. In addition to that, for a free 2-hour video presentation called 15 Things You Need to Know About Designing Your Own Bodybuilding Routines, if you hop over to www.bodybuildingthatworks.com, you can download that too. As I say, they're both free, and in fact the 15 things you need to know about designing your own bodybuilding routines also comes as a written document in a PDF file, and also as an MP3 recording, so you can watch it whichever way you like. So I hope this has been useful. This is Jed McCabe of www.bodybuildingalert.com signing off, and I wish you good luck. Cheers.